The yellow line shows the path a handler takes to do a rear cross in the Greg Derrett system. Here we send the dog over 7A. Here we're going for 7B. We drive the yellow line and we send our dog off course over 7A. We try again. This time I'm going to use a very hard call, calling her name, telling her to come to me, and she still takes 7A. Here I slow up a little bit after the rear cross, and I finally get 7B. And this one here, we're going for 7C, and she goes off course to 7B. On this one, I start to show a little bit of deceleration along the yellow line rather than driving it so hard. You see that she actually comes in a little bit. Now I start to experiment. Instead of driving very hard on the yellow line, I'm going to change where along the yellow line I execute the rear cross, and I will start to add some deceleration along the yellow line. So by changing these two variables, I hope to get a better performance. Here I come to a dead stop and get the turn to 7C. When you look in slow motion, you see that she is pointed for the parking lot. She's not curving and wrapping that wing very well at all, but she does turn to the correct obstacle after. There I'm not driving the line particularly well. On this run, I really try to drive along the yellow line better than I did on the other one. And if you freeze the video here, you see she's not quite pointed at the parking lot. She's turned just a little bit better, a little bit closer to the left side of the wing. Here I experiment with cueing the rear cross very, very early along the yellow line, coming to a complete stop pretty far away from jump 6. It's not a very good turn. Here I completely ignore the yellow line and instead drive toward the right wing of 6 and then cue the cross. The turn is not terrible, but she does rear cross a little closer to the right side, definitely more in the middle. Now here I combine a decel while driving the yellow line. I think I get a pretty good turn. In slow motion here, I try to go all the way to the wing with a strong decel driving the line, but I actually get in the dog's way and force her to come around my body. In conclusion, I think you can use deceleration as a major cue when you're doing your rear crosses. If you're going to send the dog forward to 7A, you do not decelerate. Drive the yellow line very hard and move forward to 7A. To get 7B, I think you could decel a little bit, or what I decided to do here was a threat alarm, a little RFP, to get him to 7B. To get a 90-degree turn, I would throw in a very sharp decel, but I would still drive the line, the yellow line, and that worked very well. To come all the way back to 7D, the final option, I would combine a very sharp decel with driving the line with a throttle to bring them around and finish. Here I show a regular decel stop to show that the dog will not misread the cue.